The numerical analysis. The seventh arcanum, therefore 7 equals 3 plus 4. It's about the domination of spirit, that is the third arcanum, over form. It gives us, this is the fourth arcanum, it gives us the title Spiritus Dominant Formam. 7 equals 1 plus 6. That means that will and experience are both ways to give us victory. The corresponding title Victoria is clear with this equation. The card for the seventh arcanum is it has a lot, it is rich in symbolism, with symbols, full of symbols. At the top we see the blue canopy strewn with golden pentagrams. This indicates that the higher subplanes of the astral world and their dwellers, they give their protection. They are more strong, but they help the victor with their powers. They assist him and give protection. The canopy, they don't try to... They are better, but they are not... They're good. They're higher astral powers. The canopy is supported by 4 columns, that is hermetic virtues, that is already known. To will, to know, to dare, to be silent. And between these 2 columns, the victor magician performs his activity as he stands beneath the canopy, wearing a golden crown adorned with 3 pentagrams which symbolize his unenforced, free and conscious penetration into the 3 planes of the world. The victor has an armor, and it bears the signs with which, of course, he is able to protect himself in case of attack. These are the 3 right angles. They are the correctness of his logic. He is able to arrange his thoughts in a right form, and he has keenness and infallibility in realization and in apparently physical materialization. In his right hand, he holds a scepter ending with a sphere on which rests a square, which is also a base of a regular triangle. That means that spirits dominates form, for which the globe, this is the apparently physical plane, is a background. The background. In his left hand there is the sword of victory, which means his weapon on the physical plane, manifesting speech on the higher planes or subplanes, the higher subplanes. 2 sphinxes move the Conqueror's chariot, pull lead to the directions he chooses. He consciously decides, he chooses. Consciously is out of conscious choice, unenforced from free will. They are symbols of the astral forces, the binary. They are identical, one white, one black. There are many reasons for that. I'm not trying to lead you into theories about it. The sphinxes are running over the great globe. That means the rota, or the wheel of fortune. I'm suggesting to view this card again. It's the number 10 in the major mysteries. The wheel of fortunes is also a great way to understand the meaning of the chariot. The wheels are vortex-like creatures which serve for the transmission of the tourbillons. These snail heads are the eyes, the pins of the wheels. That is the eyes of the wheels. That is to say that the cells of these creatures have their own individuality and contemplation. And as the prophet Ezekiel said, and the wheels had height, posture, and a terrible appearance, the whole body full of eyes around these four. The picture of the seventh arcanum is a very synthetic one, but it has one main idea. Even the idea is synthetic behind it, which ends the first great septenary of the system. The male active, sometimes called the husband, the male active punctuates the passive female, that is the number 2, resulting in the birth of the child, that is 3, which is being fed and nursed physically and astrally, that is the number 4, and with his number 4 when he attains sufficient authority to manifest itself in the astral plane, that is the number 5, in the name of the whole family, but there meets with a dilemma of good and evil, that is the number 6, the evil card. If he chooses the good and gains victory, that is the number 7, that is the victor, that is the 7th arcanum, which is called the Conqueror or Victory, or the Chariot, the more popular one. It's also the Chariot of Hermes. That means that with his hermetic realization, occult power, it helps the world to be better. The spiritual titles from the equation is Spiritus Dominant Formam, Spiritus Dominat Formam, Victoria, and the Jus Proprietatis is when 5, the Hierophant tradition, dominates 2, that is the second arcana, the nature. So when religion, customs, whatever dominates nature, we have the law. We have the law of property. It's an interesting thing. Theft assumes property, that you own something, and necessity is the determinate factor usually. So when you have worked spiritually for something, you have a relation to it and you need to protect it astrally, etc. Astrally with your knowledge. This is why the physical title. Thank you for watching.